And you usually don't do that.
I don't. So. I kind of do that. So welcome, Dirk. We're sitting.
Jason.
Good to see you, buddy. I've been running around this summer a lot. Yeah. So I got home from Bowling Green at 8:30 last night, and I slept for 12 hours. I got more sleep last night than I did the previous 3 nights all combined.
Was it work related or was it?
95% of it was work related.
Well, there's that 5%.
Yeah, and that was the 5% that still probably caused a little bit of a hangover on Saturday. So
how'd that go?
It was awesome. They got some rain Thursday night. Didn't get it finished to light supers. Brett Payne got the wheel. It was kind of a sprinkle all night. You know how this goes.
Yep.
Then the drizzle came. You know how light supers are.
Yep.
5,000 horse, 6,000 pounds.
They didn't go anywhere.
They didn't go anywhere, and Brent turned it. And then got all of Friday in, and then we lost the 2-wheel drive truck Saturday afternoon to the rain. There's 4 super farms left. They were the regional ones, so they called that class good because it didn't affect Grand National points. Okay. Then the 2-wheelers, 14 of the 66 pulled, and they canceled the class because they need an hour and a half to get the track ready. And 66 2-wheel drives. I don't know how even the competitors don't like 66 2-wheel drives.
I talked to a couple of them.
Yeah, they're like, it's silly. So
I actually had Jeff Hurt called me this morning, and he wasn't very happy with the track. He didn't do very good with his mini rod, and he just said he says, I bet you that track changed 4 times.
Well, it has to. They had 52 mini rods in the class. So anyway, we're checking in. We got Dirk Jury sitting with you. Let's talk Highland. Okay, so Ryan Paulson went to Hub City and Prairie du Sac. Highland. Eric Schmidt says Highland's a great Badger pull. It absolutely is. Corey is watching from Defiance, Ohio. Brian Gilroy's checking in from Canada on A. Let's say A to the hosers.
Hey.
They drink a lot of Molson. So I walked through the north side and the south side and all through the beer cans. Busch Light was by far the number one choice of beer out there. They call it
much Bud Light?
No, not a lot of Bud Light. Yeah, that's weird. And they call it Budget Light out there. That's what they were saying out there, because you can bring coolers into the stands. Brian Gilroy was just in Bowling Green. Thanks for checking in, Brian. And Dave Bauer says, Dave from New Haven, Missouri. I had the 2510 at Washington. Yeah, I got to go to their farm pool. Got to Washington, Missouri. I saw an actual dyno pool. Like they checked them on a little dyno at the PTO. Then they check them afterwards.
That's what we should do with all the guys that are, you know how pullers are about horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
And no, they had 4 classes. The most horsepower wins. We should all put them in the dyno, and who's ever got the biggest number wins.
That's not how it works.
And we shouldn't pull.
No, you should.
Save a lot of headache.
Just dyno pulls? That wouldn't be fun.
But what I'm saying is horsepower helps.
Yep.
It's not everything.
Yep. Answer it. Tell them you're live on a podcast. Who is it?
It's my mom.
Tell her to watch the podcast. Dirk, hey,
doesn't have
be quiet. Quiet. Dirk's mom's calling. Dirky, what'd you have for supper?
Mom. I'm on a show right now. Can I call you?
It's his OnlyFans. He's right big toe on OnlyFans.com. So anyway, Jason.
My mom.
Your mom doesn't know what OnlyFans is. Well, maybe she does. You curious? I don't know. So James Spurgeon says, my good old hometown pull. Daniel Pierce. Oh, you got the comments? Okay. All right. The producer, Kenzie's over there. Daniel Pierce says, Lancaster, Highland, the best pull in the area. Outstanding. Derek Carlisle's checking in from Pennsylvania. Sean Work, check from Southern Ohio. Sean, bring that pro stock this weekend, big guy. And Kevin Davis checking in from Lincoln, Nebraska. Was Kevin out in Wisner?
I didn't see him.
You didn't see him this weekend?
I think we might have 12 of them.
12 big pros coming? You want to rattle them off, or any secrets? Or
well, there's some that are hoping to get together. I know Wildmans are really thrashing on getting the new.
That's where they debuted the Claas. And 20, Brandon, what year was COVID? 2020?
2021.
When you guys defied.
It was 2021.
2021, okay. They brought the Claas.
That was the year that the food line was like 92 people long. It was awesome. That's a good thing.
When Bob Lemke came up to me and said, we will never miss this poll because you were the only people that had the balls enough to put a poll on during COVID. So, and they had a rodeo here that July. And so we're sitting there going, well, they had the rodeo. Why can't we have a poll? So we got on the phone, start calling everybody we knew. And
it was awesome.
Were you here then?
Yeah.
I think that was the first time you were here. So
it was awesome.
So what do you think since then?
Yeah, it's grown a little bit. There's safety barriers now, and there's a thing at end to stop tractors. You guys have really stepped it up around here.
It's all these guys here.
They're amazing.
These guys here have worked their butts off.
Here, we'll show them off here a little bit. We can I won't make you sick. Those are all the people that are making it happen.
Yep. Those guys worked their butts off to get this the way it looks.
Yeah, you're just the face of it. We know how this goes.
Yep. I'm just the old guy.
The old guy. We got to take care of our veterans. So, but we got you see how we got the skid steer place probably got her Hennessy sticker right there. We're not done.
Mhm.
We weren't born yesterday.
No,
I almost made Bodenstein love the hot farm and put it behind me, but I said, nah, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So again, we're live in Highland, Wisconsin. We're sitting on the track. It's going to happen this Saturday. 1 o'clock is farm stock. 5 p.m. is Badger State. It's one admission for the entire day, right?
Yep, it's $20 and you're good the whole day.
Yeah. So that's like it's going to cost you $2 an hour to come to Highland this Saturday if you come at 1 o'clock. And no coolers. They have beer. They have beer for sale. They got food for sale. It's all staffed up. It's great and all the different things. Right? There's no coolers. Somebody's laughing at me over there.
Oh, they got coolers back there.
Oh no, they can have coolers. I'm talking about the people coming in.
But the
they
thing
went to
of
buy
it
the beer.
is a lot of the money that we raise here, it does go back to the community.
No, but I mean,
The people
one of the
that
biggest
help.
questions I get all the time is, can I bring my cooler in? So I want to cut that off right away.
Well, they can't bring it in here.
They can
If
leave it
they
out
want
there.
them out clear back in the back 40 back
Yep,
there.
and do a shot of
Probably
Fireball.
Yeah.
Come back in. I've done that before.
Yeah.
So just letting you know. So Kara Poppy's checking in from Highland. Daniel Pierce says daughter turns 18 that day and she wants to go to Highland. That's how good it is.
We got a lot of young fans around here.
That's awesome. It makes it fun.
It's surprising.
How big is the town of Highland, Wisconsin?
800?
And how many people we're going to have out here on Saturday if we fill it up?
Well, I think 2020 we had 4,000 wristbands and we ran out at 5 o'clock.
That's a good sign. But
But-
there's room, people. Don't be scared.
No, there's
Don't be scared.
There's plenty of room.
Do not be
Um,
scared.
I'd be happy with 4.
Heck yeah.
I'd be happy with 3.
Heck yeah.
But no rain in sight.
Perfect.
Nothing will deter fans coming to a poll.
It was. Did you
Then a
get rain
threat of
last
rain.
year?
No.
You did 2 years ago. You
Not
did.
2 years ago.
Yeah. But then you still pulled it off.
Yep.
Yep. That's good stuff.
And this year we also we got rain insurance, so
Yep. That's why it won't rain.
that's why it won't rain.
Yep.
That's okay. You can go to bed at night
Yes, exactly.
and don't have to worry about it.
The worst thing for a promoter is it's like 30% chance of rain, and then like your Facebook page blows up with 900 people. What if it rains? You don't mow your yard when it rains, right? So it's just kind of how it goes.
Well, 30% means it's 70%. It's
Right.
not going to rain.
I'm the glasses half full kind of guy.
Yeah.
Anyway. You have to be as a promoter. So again, thanks for checking in. Dirk Drury with me here. We're sitting on the track in Highland, Wisconsin, talking about the Highland Nationals coming up this Saturday. Badger State starts at 5. Farm stock starts at 1. Did anybody got a poster that I could read off the farm stock classes? Anybody got one? Yeah, Bodenstein is getting that for me. We got a live studio audience back there. This is the quietest they've been all night, Dirk, once we went live and
Is
stuff
that
like
right?
that. They're just chatty Cathy's, and I saw everything like that. So having a good time. No, I thought this would be fun here. So Bowling Green, so people, if you went to Bowling Green, let us know what your memories were. Yeah, Brian Gilroy says, what's your greatest on the track and off the track memories from Bowling Green? That'd be fun stuff there. Brennan, do you want to say hi or you just want to wave? So I've got the BG hangover, totally worth it. So if you're in the gas stations or the doctor's offices or the post office, well, the post office, you'll see a picture of Dirk on the most wanted, but they might have a Highland poster as well. That was a joke.
They probably
Smartass.
do.
All right, local classes, $30 hook fee, so anybody can come, right? Got 8,500 big cube, 414 turbo, 7 mile per hour. And we got a 12,000 farm stock, 12 mile an hour. Rules are 2x4 turbo. That looks like Cluppy's class. That's not Cluppy's class. He's
No.
altered farm, right?
He's altered farm.
Okay, I saw the
That's
2.4
the
turbo.
Southwest.
Okay. 3,000
That's the
RPM,
too hot to farm.
2 out the farm. No water injection. P3000 pumps are allowed. Safety equipment required. And then the 11,000 altered farm. That's Cluppy's class, Southwest points. That starts at 1. What time do you want him here, Dirk, to get signed in by?
Noon
Noon. Okay.
at
Sounds
least,
good.
at the latest.
And then they can stick around and watch the Badger State poll, right?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Perfect. And then at 5 p.m., we got Badger State Hot Farms. What, 20 of those probably?
Yeah, I'm
16
guessing
to
we'll
20?
have 16 to 20.
Super Farms.
Super Farm, there's a lot of them that are the guys that run the tour. A lot of them come from Lions and show up here
Okay.
because they pull on Friday night.
Then we got 95-4-1 limited pros. That's been a strong class this year in Badger State.
Yep.
At least 15.
Yep.
Yeah, usually you pick up some of the Missouri guys come up.
We've got
Is Connie bringing up the light pro, the component?
Yep.
The gopher. I saw that in Menden. Where's I at? Menden, Illinois? Yeah. I went down and announced that poll for the promoter down
they're
there.
gonna they've got gremlins and they're trying to
Yep.
get it, but hopefully they got it worked out. But we've had the 540 light pros here since day one.
And they put on an awesome show.
They were here before we sanctioned it with Badger State.
And if anybody's got a crank for the Burkholtzes, they would show up if you could get them a crank. They need one. 10,000 pound pro stock womp womp. Those are the big dogs.
Those are the big dogs, and I'm not going to stick out my chest here, but the Badger State this year has some of the baddest pro stocks in the country.
Absolutely.
We have the Louisville winner, and we had 2 of them take second up at Hillsborough's.
Yeah, Elsing got second up there.
Helsing got second.
I know.
And Frank got second.
Frank did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
that we've got some of the best in the country here in Badger State, and we're just very fortunate in this area to be able to have them come to this town.
Yeah, there's no other, like regional level that you'll have that level of pro stock competition anywhere in the country. You'll have maybe 4 or 5, but nothing like what Badger State has.
We've been actually running a few more than the NTPA Grand National or the
Champions Tour. Yep. No, I mean, people say, because I've asked a lot of our Badger State pullers, big farmers, run businesses. They don't want to be gone for 3 or 4 or 5 days at a time. They need to get home that night. And that's why this has worked for everybody. And you guys put on a hell of a good show. Take care of your pullers. And then the 6,200-pound 2-wheel drive modified trucks. So got a lot of smoke and a lot of noise. So
And the guy that won Hillsborough both nights.
Timmermans. Yep. Yeah, we played the winner video at the beginning of the show. Where is your Alice Chalmers cape? Did you see the picture of that guy walking around Bowling Green?
No.
You guys got it. This is worth it. I got him on my phone here. I didn't touch him, but I did take a picture of him, Dirk. So if that helps you out a little bit, this guy was a classic. See that? That was his outfit at Bowling Green. So here, can you guys?
It's always the Alice guy.
Can you guys see that a little bit? Chuck, that's your Alice Chalmers here. Chuck from New York. Everybody, let's give Chuck from New York a round of applause. You're the studio audience. Chuck, come around back. Chuck, come around back. I want to put you on. So everybody, Chuck's got the Back in Black Super Farm, pulls with NYTPA. Chuck, say hi.
Hi, guys.
And he drove from
New York
to bring his
injection pump to Fair Valley.
Yeah. So Dennis Fry, Ridge Fry. I hope they're not watching right now. Maybe they have us on the TV and they're watching. But that's an Alice Chalmers cape that guy had on.
Oh, good Lord. Good thing
there's not enough beer. That guy, we're gonna make him as famous as we can. So I don't know if people like that are supposed to wear. Dirk, how many beers would it take for Dirk Jury to wear that? And how old would you have to be?
There isn't any.
There isn't.
I'd pass out before that.
Thanks. Jake Lashaway says, yep. So it's all good. AC stands for Ass Chasers for a reason. Colin Burkholz. Oh, I love it. So we're live on the track in Highland. If you have any questions, let us know. What do we want to talk about tonight, Dirk? I got the list of sponsors. I feel like I'm in Darlington. You guys have so many sponsors.
Yeah,
Bill Smith. This is just amazing.
Once again, it's those guys out there that go get these sponsors.
Yep. Dirk gonna lay down a pass on something for old time's sake?
No, I haven't in quite a while.
Have you ever driven Gates's Oliver?
No.
Could you handle that? Huh?
I think so.
You don't have your Oliver anymore?
I sold it last year. I got rid of both.
Where did it go?
This year.
Where did it go?
Me.
You got it? So it's coming then, right? It's not. We can't make an exhibition with Dirk?
I don't think so.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Are you sure?
I got enough stuff.
When's the last time you drove a pulling tractor?
I drove Randy Brew's
Pro Stock
here.
Yep. What year was that?
2020.
You did pretty damn good too, if I remember.
It was 2020.
You got it opened up. You didn't puss out or anything like that.
That was my biggest fear is
to step on it.
Can you imagine if I would have ever heard the end of that?
No.
If I choked it about
That would have been bad.
the 80-foot mark.
That would have been bad. What is your favorite track? How did Running Bear do? I don't think they were there. 20 beers for Brent. Oh, yeah, Jeff was there. I was thinking of the 2-wheel drive. I'm sorry. How did Jeff do in Bowling Green?
I don't know.
He made the pull off Friday with the Open Super Friday night, and then he didn't get back, and Glot won it. Yep, and then he came back and didn't have a good run. He's hurt on Saturday. So, but should we roll through sponsors? What do you want to go through? What do you want to do next?
Sure.
You're too quiet. You're way too quiet. This is making me nervous.
Oh, that's my job to make you nervous.
Oh yeah, you don't make me that nervous. Don't worry. So our platinum sponsors. That means Brandon, they're a big deal.
Yeah, the top list.
Our top list. Okay.
Top of them are
The big dogs. So
big one.
gotcha. Wisconsin distributors Jeff Cast, right? His class will be down there. He's got the Redweiser.
Yep.
Does he call it the Redweiser?
Budweiser
Budweiser King.
King.
Redweiser's a super farm from Eddie Rowe from Kentucky. I've seen way too much stuff in the last couple of days. That is.
Yeah.
Holy cow. See how stuff is, it all comes back to Highland. I love it. Hennessy Implement. Obviously, Hennessy's a gigantic sponsor of the Badger State Tractor Pullers, and they take care of you here as well. Are you related to them, Brandon?
No, just he lived right in this town and he was here.
Awesome. That's great stuff. We have the Hennessy. What is that? The New Holland
362.
fancy. Could you drive that?
Biggest one they make.
The biggest one they make. So awesome. Cardinal Glass CG, Madison Avenue Worldwide. That's your kid, isn't it?
Oh,
No.
no.
What's that? What's Madison Avenue Worldwide?
They do
Marketing.
marketing.
Cool. Bodenside Enterprises.
that's it.
No, that's not. I checked them out on. I checked them out on Yelp before I came down here.
Oh,
I'm just being a smart ass. Bad reviews. Don's Tire, Total Seed Solutions, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Is it Pilling Electric?
Yep.
Hillsborough Equipment, Double D Express, Philback Ford, Thirsty Farmer Bar and Grill. Is that in town?
no, that's
Thirsty
in Cobb.
Okay, the Thirsty Farmer. Okay. Have you all been there?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Nice place.
Nice place.
Good food.
Reynolds Feed and Supply, Reynolds Lumber Yard. Is that right in town?
Yep.
That's the one you drive through the white buildings, right? Okay, just past your place.
No, these are over.
They're all in Cobb.
They're all in Cobb.
Oh, they're all in
These
Cobb.
are all in Cobb.
Okay. Bloomington Livestock Exchange, Premier Cooperative, Truck Country, Farner Asphalt, Montfort Vet, J.I. Construction, James Truck and Tractor Repair. So those were a platinum level sponsor. So good stuff. Good stuff. So when are we going to open the track? What's the track prep like here in Highland as you head into the week?
I think we're not gonna open it up till probably Friday.
Okay.
We're just gonna put water on as it sits right here, like in the evening, so it's got a chance to soak in. We've got the track guru himself, Pat Hack, is coming.
Sir Patrick Hack.
Sir Patrick
Do
Hack.
you know he was knighted?
He
But
is-
you have to be over 75.
he
That's
will
part of the
be
deal. So,
Here Saturday morning with his wisdom,
wisdom.
and it's gonna be a good track.
It's gonna be awesome. How have you made your track better over the years? Because it has continued to improve over the years. What have you done?
Well, we've added a bunch of clay.
Yep.
And then we had too much clay, so we put on 20 loads of black topsoil, and that made it a little loose. And I think a year after that, I think we brought in 13 loads of clay again, and goes through a frost and seed it down, and it's turned out pretty nice now.
What kind of organic material do you guys add throughout the year to it?
We just plant ryegrass on
Okay.
this, but next year we're looking at planting something that'll stay greener
Okay.
longer. And if you get like a cover crop, it'll keep more moisture in.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you have any questions about Highland, ask it away in the comments. We'll put them on the screen. We got the peanut gallery there behind us too. If you guys have any questions, please ask them.
It is on the map.
It is Highland?
Yeah.
Okay. The rodeo
You can
grounds.
Google it.
You can
Yes.
Google the rodeo grounds. We checked in on Facebook and stuff like that to make all that happen there. So it's all good. Some of our gold sponsors here: Finer Construction, All Pro Construction, Richie Implement, Ed Fredericks Custom Home and Buildings, James Truck and Tractor Repair, Jeff McGuire Trucking, Hanson Insurance, Al Kasherik Beef Farm, Weiland Custom Painting, Vespach Oil and Propane. Is that Eric? Okay. Is it Shimake? Shimake Farms? Shimake Farms and Excavating, B&B Construction, Raum Custom Farming and Excavating, TriStar. That's your brother. Cousin. Utters Brothers. Ooh, they got good ice cream. Utter Brothers
Mhm.
Creamer. They're from Boscobel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Upman Heating and Cooling. So those are some of your gold. We got more gold sponsors. Eggers Enterprise LLC, Wisconsin Mutual Insurance, Breckler, Lindusky Group LLC, Kathman Farms, Sloan Implement, Bender Foods, Fritz Brothers Farms, Walsh's Ace Hardware, Pete Transfer, B&B Truck and Trailer, The Hollow, Pro Agative, Winkers Transfer, Little Wolf, Allied Ready Mix, Tilly's Tavern, Cummins Emission Solutions, Highland Ag and Repair. So those are some of your gold sponsors. So, Badger State's having a really strong year again, as always. Any surprises from you from like the tech side of the business, and like what have you seen the biggest jump in horsepower in classes, and what are you seeing? Any surprises and like anybody leading the points? Anybody really step their game up over the winter?
Everybody stepped their game.
They have to.
I mean, it's when you get to that level, you do, and it's very competitive,
Yep.
and it shows, But the teching this year has been different than in the past because, of course, the accident we had out in Pennsylvania last year. So we have to document everything. We have to fill out sheets and name a vehicle, completely do a run through on every tractor and truck. It's just a lot more time consuming. So that's why we always encourage pullers to get here 2-3 hours early, because it takes about 2 hours to tech everything now.
Yep.
When you're trying to tech 50, 60 vehicles.
Yep.
and you usually have about 4 guys doing it, it's just a lot of paperwork.
Yep.
But at the end of the year, you take it and you send that off to PPL, and they store it, and that way their insurance person comes in and they go, well, here's all Badger State.
They audit it.
spreadsheets.
Yep.
So you got your butts covered.
Very, very sure. No, it definitely has changed. We're seeing in all the associations the level of the safety equipment being double checked.
Yes.
You have to.
On all of them. This
Yep.
ain't just bad.
Oh yeah, no, because insurance
everywhere.
insurance affects pulling
Yes.
all over the nation there. Again, if you're just joining us, we got a lot of people still joining on, seeing the numbers go up here. Live at Dirk Drury in Highland, Wisconsin, home of the Highland Nationals. The rodeo grounds this Saturday. Farm stock pullers start at 1:00. Badger State starts at 5. $20 for the entire day. What's the kids? Age 12 and under free. I had to check that on there. So if you have any questions, call Dirk Drury. I want to get his phone number out there. Actually, text Dirk right now. Wish him a happy birthday. Just for fun.
my birthday.
I did that to Larry Richwine on one of the live streams for Full Pull Live. He was running his mouth, texting me, so I just put his number up on the screen for lots of people, and he got quite a few text messages. He no longer messes with me during the live stream. Now. When you can get one up on Richwine, you've done a good thing.
You've done a good thing.
Yeah,
I got to meet him last year down in Louisville.
Yep.
He's
a blue shirt in Bowling Green, and we're right where I slept in Bowling Green was not too far from the track. And every morning at 8 a.m., good morning, campers. He does the little taps on there like they do. What is that? Meatballs, the movie that does that. Good morning, campers. And he does this little thing, and you hear it. You're not ready to get up at 8 a.m. So,
no, you're not.
No, you're not supposed to. Not in Bowling Green anyway. So, what changes are you going to make for next year? Do you see any changes coming in any of the classes for Badger State?
No.
The component chassis has been passed in Light Pro.
The component chassis I can see getting to be more popular.
Oh yeah.
I think there's a couple out there being built right
Jamie
now.
Larson is building one.
Yes.
Yep.
And I think that's probably going to be your next step up, which is a tremendous idea.
Yep.
Of course, I got my own opinion. There's nothing stock about pulling nowadays.
There's not.
And all it does is cost you money.
Yep. And there's no lying about that at all. You're no lying. But I'm going to run through some of our silver sponsors here. Wilkinson Auction and Realty, Bootleggers Bar and Grill. Is it Haas or Haste Towing and Repair?
Haas.
Hazy. Shetty's Bar and Grill. I saw somebody got shitty at Shetty's. I've been shitty at Shetty's as well before. They didn't give me a shirt though. They just wanted to get me out as soon as they could. Oh, you had to buy it?
Yeah, they don't give you any.
I think I spent enough money that night, Dirk. I might have eurned one. That old bar that's next to Gordyville, right out the back door. Stagecoach. I have the please wait to be seated sign because when my tractor won down there in 2015 or 16, I think we won like $900, and I just walked in the bar and said I'm buying, and my bill was like $1,400. So it was fun though, and I was drinking, and I took the please wait to be seated sign. I always thought I could get to return it, but then we end up in Shipshewana, and now we're going to Cloverdale.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hanging up in my garage every time I pull. I'll show it to you, Chuck, tonight when we get home. Please wait to be seated. It's classy, really nice. It's the statute of limitations that wore off. So
okay.
Yeah, it's 2016.
Yeah.
Is it 7 years for statute? Brad, now. Is it 7 years for statute of limitations? He doesn't know. I'm just picking on Bodenstein back there. So Benson Chiropractic, BD's Eagles Nest. That's out of Fenimore. Notice how I notice all the bars.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm a Wisconsin guy. Benson Chiropractic, Klondike Welding, Lee Rough Equipment. Who's that guy? Does he still got sexy hair? Best hair in Badger State. Carpenter Custom Baling. Kleppy Grain Service. Who's that guy? We should call him. Hey Siri, call Jason Kleppy. JT's Gas Station, Fair Valley Performance, Royal Bank, Roofs Farm Service, Allegiant Oil, Rural Mutual Insurance, Napa of Boscobel and Richland Center, Wolfie's Custom Concrete, Slabtown Tractor Repair. That's Jeff Ball.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pullers. I like seeing that. A lot of pullers are supporting the pull. Fleming Insurance, Cardinal Glass IG, Inside FS, Miller Time Farms, Collins Custom Farming, Blackhawk Outdoors, Lonesome Dove Bar and Grill, Jasper, the cigarette flip.
Yeah.
We're going to follow him everywhere. That guy's, he makes our TikTok just blow up. Fox's Lawn Care, Ivy's Construction, Trader Enterprises, New Horizons Supply Co-op, Peggle Services, Compeer Financial, Welsh Farrier Service, MZ Construction, J&M Building Supply. Sitting in Highland, Wisconsin on the pulling track. If you don't believe me, I'll show it to you. There it is back there. There's Dirk. There's Hennessy Implement. There's our peanut gallery. These are the people that make it happen. They just wave or something, guys. Like, let them know you're real. Hold up your beers. Okay, there you go. We're in Highland, Wisconsin. Kind of got this idea this morning. I'm like, let's just go to Highland and let's just do this.
Well, good.
So I called Kenzie, and then Chuck texted me and says, hey, I'm coming to Fair Valley Performance. How close is that to your house? And I said, really close. So I said, you can crash at our house.
Oh.
He showed up, and I said, Chuck, we're going to Highland. He says, whatever. I'll go to Highland with you. So what are the rules for truck beds? What is Jason, Jake? What are you talking about? I need more, Jake. I need more truck beds. Can't be a class. Is that like sitting in a truck bed along the track? They don't have room for that, Jake. Tell me more, Jake. Dirk, what advice do you have for someone starting out as a puller?
Don't.
How do you start as a millionaire? Chuck, what do we always say? Start as a billionaire? Yeah. So
it all starts, you know as well as I do. Everybody starts at their county fair.
Yep.
And you do it about 3 or 4 times. You're hooked. It's a lifestyle, and you'll meet some of the nicest people you'll ever meet in truck and tractor pulling.
Absolutely.
By the way,
yeah,
this is my 30th year for Badger State.
30th years.
30 years.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Yes.
I could never do your job for 30 days. There's a different side of pullers when you become on a board that you didn't realize how people are.
You learned that, didn't
and
you?
I'm not ready for that. I don't have the patience. When God handed out patience, I was in the other line. I wasn't in the good looks line either, but I was I'm not sure which line I was in, but I was not in the patience or the good looks line. So it's all good.
It's challenging sometimes.
Yeah. Truck tug. No, I don't think Dirk's going to do any truck tug of wars afterwards.
We did have that one year here.
Yeah. We did in Richland Center. Most of those were unsanctioned.
And I seen that and I went, I got to go home.
I got to go home right now. Yeah. I cannot witness this. Jake says, do they have to be cut out or just solid frame? Jake, what class? Tell me more, Jake. Be more specific. This is a tech official. Sam Rubel's watch on YouTube. He says, congrats on 30 years. He says, met you at my hometown pull, NFMS. Jason, thanks for what you do, brother. Well, thank you, Sam. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We're just trying to grow the sport, get more fans in the stands so we can pay our pullers more, because they spend a lot of money to put on a show for us to come out and do that. Again, live in Highland, Wisconsin, everybody, with Dirk Drury. Local classes 1 p.m. Badger State 5 p.m. There is beer here. Thanks to our buddy Jeff Cast.
Lots of it.
Lots of beer. They will not run out of beer. He always puts extra in the trailer just in case. Bronze sponsors: Farmers Implement, Riverdale Ag, Midwest Concrete, Nondorf Construction, Compere Financial, Community First Bank, Jaeger Farm, Sports Unlimited, Custom Builders LLC, Honker Sportsman Bar and Grill, drove by them on the way down, Tricor Insurance, KW Lawn Care, L&M Salvage, Jones Chevy, Wagner Auto and Towing, Hickory Hills Lawn Care, Carry Seamless Gutter and Overhead Door, High-End Hardware, Mills Market, Larry Service Center, MVP Sports Cuts, Otter Creek Construction, Munson Septic, and Alternative Recycling. So that's a great list of sponsors there, and that's what it takes to put this.
That's
on.
what it takes.
Yep.
And you've promoted polls
Yep.
before, and
I'm good at making rain.
Yeah, I know. That's I feel so sorry.
No, I want it. My dream is to do it like a Badger State Outlaw co-sanction pool. Put big money in. We all the 4-1s run together for a bigger purse, but then everybody takes their each association's points.
I get it.
So, like, if say a Badger State 4-1 wins, an Outlaw tractor gets second, they can each have their first place points in an association.
Right.
I'm going to pull that off yet.
And that's the way all our co-sanction works.
Because I really want to showcase the Badger State, because that's where I got to scratch my roots
Mhm.
and pulling with my hot farm back in the day, which is in Canada now. I got to see it last summer.
It is.
Yeah, I went back and saw it. So, and Tony was going to get the remedy out, the 4-1, because he bought the chassis from me. But then the block that was going to go in it went into a well spent because he broke it up.
Yeah.
Where did he get that at? Was that Sock or Baraboo? I don't remember where he split the block on that. So
Dubuque. Yeah.
Dubuque, you're right.
Dubuque.
Yep. How did Dirk get to be a tech official? Well, it all starts with Busch Light, and I think I can do that better.
It started with back in the Badger State days when it was ugly.
Tell me more.
It was 9 polls a year, and the points fund was $1,800, and they needed some flagmen. So I'm out there in shorts and t-shirt. Well, I can do this. And we grabbed a flag, and Jim Loburn was there too, and he was
He's still
an official.
flagging.
Yep. And so it just took off from there. And I was with Don Poppy. He had a super farm, case of foreclosure, and he worked on it in my shop. He owned everything, and we'd go to the pull, and I'd pull in the 10,000 pound class, and he would pull, or no, he'd pull in 10,000. I'd pull in 12,000. That's when Badger State was short of tractors, and you had to double class everything to make a show. And then it started growing from there, and it went to one class. While Donnie's the owner of the tractor, so I thought, well, I'll just be a flag man. I love the sport. I want to be involved in the sport.
Yep.
So that's where it all started.
Love it. Love it. So anybody, if you want to be a tech, they'll take you, go to your local puller association, go to their meeting, you get certified. They're not going to throw you into the thick of things right away, but they'll definitely get you up there.
Oh yeah, we do.
They're just looking. Oh,
Morgan is Badger State's first female.
Oh,
tech
Morgan.
official.
Well, and she could drive the shit out of a hot farm too. She's proven that. So where are we at in questions here? Hello from Cassville, Wisconsin. Joe Mergen's checking in. Venny, yes, Ken Venny swept Bowling Green. He's 84 years old. It's pretty awesome. He's not afraid to bend
I
it.
thought he was old.
Oh, he's 84. Uh-oh, we got one of those spammers. Hey, handsome, I found your profile attractive, and I'd love to chat with you. That's got to be for you. Hi, I'm a tractor puller. So we get these spammers on here. So we don't get them unless we got pretty people like Dirk, right, Kenzie? Yeah. That's pretty. It's your fault. The spammers are coming.
Wow.
Probably your mom. Fix your
Sorry,
hair.
Mom.
Venny is great. Jody Lynn Miller says, so proud to have this wonderful pull in our town. Go, Jody. Does anybody know Jody Miller?
Yep.
She's
And they're
also
a sponsor,
Okay.
and I think they're bringing their tractor up to pull the sled
Perfect.
to
Which sponsor is Jody?
Miller Time
No,
Farm.
I read them all. I promise. I wouldn't butcher that name. Don't worry. I would not butcher that name. Again, we're live in Highland, Wisconsin. We're live on the Highland Nationals page. We're live on the Badger State page. We're live on Beer Money. We're live everywhere because this is a great venue, and we want you to come this weekend and check out Highland, Wisconsin. Okay, this is Jason for all the classes Thursday night sandwich. You have to pre-register. No Beans is a regional event. I don't think regional has to pre-register, Dylan, but I will message me on Facebook and I'll find out for you for sure. Jake Lashaway, diesel trucks. Can they have a solid frame or can they have to cut them? 3.0s. What's the Badger State class? 3.0s?
3.6s.
3.6s. Yeah, so those are the drop boxes and the
Yes,
reversers.
those are
not
those
solid
are
frames.
diesel trucks.
Yep. What else? Kenzie, what else do we got? Rebel Mud Digger Wolf. That's a hell of a name, Dirk.
Mud Digger Wolf.
Mud Digger Wolf. Thank you for the live stream. Thanks for watching. Jeremy says thanks for promoting pulling. He's out in North Carolina. Brian Gill, do you farm, Dirk?
Yes.
How many acres?
100.
100. Nice. Corn and beans.
Yep.
Got a nice split there. I farmed 2 acres. I bought a Simplicity from this guy when he used to peddle the Simplicities. They don't make the Simplicities anymore.
They do.
They do?
A little that I don't know.
Okay.
They do and they don't.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure. I think they still sell them overseas.
Oh, okay. But I'm really happy with it because it puts nice lines in my yard.
Yep.
My neighbors and I have competitions who can have the nicest lines. So it's hard to beat the Simplicity. 6.0 Slow Ho on YouTube. That's a good name. Slow Ho. Are you guys going to be at the Badger State Polls a week from tomorrow? Where are we at a week from tomorrow?
Week from tomorrow.
Kenzie? A week from on a Tuesday? Are you drinking 6.0 Slow Ho? There's nothing on a Tuesday this time of year.
After this one is
Broqua.
Broqua, and then we finish out
That's
in Monroe.
middle sub. Yeah, Slow Ho. Help. Oh, maybe Badger truck pullers. Slow Ho, let us know. That's for the Alice Chalmers superhero. I love it.
Yeah, we used to have diesel trucks here, but then that little pull down in Terre Haute that moved
That little shide deal.
Yeah,
It's kind of a big deal.
yeah. So they decided to go down there.
Either
So
of
we
you,
brought in super modified two wheelers,
and that's cool, dude.
and they love it here.
Either of you been to Europe to watch a pull? This guy went to 1 in France and 2 in the Netherlands, and they were epic. Have you been to Europe?
No, but I got all I got to do is get there because Luke.
Yep.
He invited me to come over to the Netherlands, and I could stay with him.
Hmm.
I rode all the way to Louisville and back with him. What did I learn? Things.
A lot. Slow Ho says, I'm just kind of confused. That's okay, Slow Ho. I get it. Cummings all the way, Jake Lashaway. Stu's checking in. He's making, so we drank he had this Infinity Blend whiskey, and it was really good, and it's gone now. So we found it out there in the campground. So thank you, Stu, for that. We appreciate that. What was this campsite? 4,000 campers. It's insane. Insane. Can you camp here in Highland?
If you want,
If you want.
there's no.
What about like if somebody wants to bring their camper? Black Hawk Lake?
You can camp here.
You can camp here too? Okay, cool.
There's no hookups,
Right. It's
and there's no dumping station, but you
Right.
can pitch. We've had people pitch tents.
absolutely.
We've had people sleeping in truck beds.
Favorite best place to eat in Highland, guys? Front porch?
Breakfast, front porch, cafe.
Okay. And dives or recommendations.
All the close towns are really good food up. Oh, they are, man.
Thirsty farmer.
Yeah.
Thirsty Farmers got good food.
Thirsty Farmer. Okay. What day is the Badger State poll next week? Yeah.
Not until the 13th of September.
Rick says your Facebook is messed up now. Something wrong on Facebook, Kenzie? I don't think so either. It says we're still live.
See, we're the Highland 24th, and then September 13th, we're in Viroqua for the Vernon County Fair.
Yep.
And then we're at the Greene County Fair the day after that in Monroe.
Rick, what do you mean your Facebook is messed up now? Everything looks like it's streaming, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's always you guys, it's not us. So it's all good. Yeah. Well, anybody else got any more questions for Dirk and I? Otherwise, we can wrap this baby up. What else you got running through your brain? Anybody else? Gates, you want to talk? Hey, hell no. Morgan? You got anything to say? What do you got left to say? We thanked all our sponsors.
Just invite people to show up.
Yeah, that's the
It's-
biggest thing is
it's,
let your friends and family know.
The thing about Highland that separates other places is this is kind of where everybody started from, is a facility like this.
Yep.
It's not a county fair.
It's a standalone
not-
event.
It's a standalone event that is outside of town. There's cornfields all around us.
It looks like the Field of Dreams. When you pop over the hill.
Well, it doesn't
no,
it though?
No, it's cool.
It's cool.
It is.
And I've had a lot of people, a lot of pullers say we just love coming there.
Yep. It's neat. It's neat. Dirk, what's your favorite food to eat at the pool? Favorite food at the pool? What do you guys
Steak
serve?
sandwich.
Steak sandwich?
We make some. That guy right over there, he makes awesome steak sandwiches.
Look, nobody wants to claim it. And they're all pointing at each other. That's a lot. How many? You're gonna sell a lot of steak sandwiches. A lot of steak sandwiches.
And a lot of pullers come to Highland for the steak sandwiches.
That's awesome.
They just love them. So,
That's awesome. Well, cool. Anything else?
don't come rolling in here at 4:30 and expect to pull.
Yeah, get registered. Get here early.
I mean, we've got plenty of room, but hauler parking can be tight.
Yeah.
We have people parking them.
Yep.
Just do what you're told and everything will be fine.
Yep.
You know how some pullers are.
I
They like
do.
to take up 30 feet
Well, I'm saving this for my buddy.
Yeah.
When my mom's coming.
and then they never show up.
Yeah, exactly. Kara Poppy says Highland has plenty of cold beverages, great food, and the best company. I like it. Well said. Well said. Well, cool. Dirk, thank you for your
All
time.
right. Thank you
Chuck?
for coming.
I brought Chuck in from New York, so I got to do this to come to Highland. So
Yeah.
thank you. Everybody, Highland, Wisconsin is the place to be this Saturday. Again, farm classes start at 1. Badger State starts at 5. There's your number. Did everybody text you yet, Dirk? Happy birthday.
Not yet. I'm
Okay.
good.
There's the number, everybody.
I should turn my phone
574
on then. huh?
31. No, it's up to you. It's up to you. Dirk Drury, thank you, buddy.
All right.
Appreciate it. Good luck this weekend.
All right.
Get up now.